And we're back with some more Vampire Survivor. And this next attempt is by Francis from the past, attempting to do a level. Now, don't be too hard on the guy. He's still learning. He hasn't actually figured everything out just yet, but you know he's getting better. So give him a chance. Anyway. Without further ado, here's past Francis trying to attempt a level. As a quick final thing today, I'm going to try hard the start level. As in the one that I haven't finished yet, this Mad Forest. I want to actually finish this. So what we're doing is we're going to use Imelda because she starts with the wand. It's pretty solid all around based on the characters we have access to. There's several that we could try, but I think, yeah, she's probably the best of them. Actually, Pascalina. Nope. We're going to go with Imelda. First, though, we are going to go to power-ups, and we're going to purchase some more growth. Yeah, in fact, can we... Nope, we cannot afford another batch of growth. But we could probably afford some more might. Yep, that should help out. Recovery, don't care about. Duration, sure, why not? Give us also... No, weapon cooldown? Yes. Perfect, this actually looks like not a terrible amount of money. With that all purchased, we'll grab Imelda and we'll just go for the Mad Forest and see if we can't win this. I'm going to try and skip this for a lot because I'm already well over time. Okay, bats, die, quickly. Well, we want something fast. Damage. Oh, well, these are all terrible. We'll go with the axe. Haven't actually maxed it out yet. And go on, throw an axe in the air for no reason. There you go. You'll hit something eventually with it. I really hate axes. I mean, they're great late game, it's just early game, they feel so trash. Right, now straight into Magic Wand level 2. This is going to be our damage dealer for a while, so we want to max this out. We're playing this my way. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Santa Water. Normally I'd go with spinach right here, but I think there's spinach on the map. Yeah. So, the spinach on the map we can go grab. In fact, there's several things on the map we can go grab. That's assuming we can survive long enough to get to them. Alright. We need to farm, and farm even more. As aggressively as we possibly can. Yeah, we're going to stick with damage. We need so much damage on this level, it's crazy. Oh, god damn it. Lightning ring. It's got to be lightning ring. Right, I've just seen ebony wings. I kind of want to get the birds again. Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, it's stupid, but I want to do it anyway. That's the problem with this game. You kind of get sucked in and you're like, you know what, let's do this. I know it's dumb and it's risky, but you come in with a plan and then at the moment it goes out the window the moment you get some nice shiny thing that pops up. It's the sign of a fun game. Sucks you in. Alright. Candelabrador. That actually combines with axe, so we're going to want that. Now this might look hard, but it's not. It's lightning ring. Basically, we don't want whip or Bible because we're holding out for the other bird, so lightning ring. Dear God. We're not close to maxing anything out yet. We've got 4 levels left on the wand, several levels, like nothing is close to maxing out. Which would be the hope, but we're not there yet. We're not even close to there yet. And I'm trying to find one of those attractor orbs so that we can grab all the gems I'm leaving behind. I'm trying to head over towards the spinach over here. It's a bit of a trek. Oh great, it's the first boss area thingy, but that's fine. Yeah. This is good. Oh, it's the green guys. Those green guys are actually incredibly tough. But we're actually able to kill them, not fast, but at least we're able to kill them at some point. A few axes don't hurt either. Since this place is now covered in things that are hard to kill and we can't get a lot of experience out of them, I think it's time we use this time to run as fast as we possibly can. Because if we run fast, we should be able to get to the spinach area. Well, our ability to get... Ooh! Here's the cross. Let's just zap a whole bunch of them right now. I mean, why not? We were on the way through. Things are getting a little bit tense, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll just grab ourselves an axe and get on with our day. Dear God. We're still not even close to getting something leveled up, though. That's the problem. Bats, come on, give me some good bat experience. Well, we might as well grab a tractor orb while we're here, but it is going to dilute down this... no, we'll grab it now, why not? We need to do it at some point, assuming we survive long enough to take advantage of it. And our firepower is not too terrible. I mean, we're not killing everything instantly, but we're doing a decent job of staying on top of them. Magic Wand level 6. Yes, please. If a magic wand comes up, we're going to grab it. Unless it's the white bird. We want the white bird as well. That's the only thing that would make me change my mind. And now it's mass zombies. That's okay. That's okay. Ooh, and a chest. Oof. I don't want to grab the chest just yet, to be honest. Thing is, we can level up a few weapons first. Alright, we'll grab the axe and hold that. We don't want the stone mask or anything. Ooh, duplicator ring. We have been looking for you for a while. That's going to up our damage because everything gets an extra projectile. Lightning ring or axe? You know what? I'm kind of tempted to go for axe. We already have the candelabra door, so we can upgrade it. Lightning ring. Actually, we do have the duplicator. No. Axe. Gives us that weird spiral, and we haven't leveled out axe yet, so it would be nice to get that done. Axe is one of the few weapons. Axe and cross are the two weapons we haven't leveled up. Axe is finally starting to pull its weight. It also helps when you have duplicator to give all those extra axe projectiles. What are we missing? We just need 2 more levels of wand. Come on. You know what, let's just grab this chest while we're here. I was going to hold out, but it's too far away. Oh great, it's the super bats that don't die. Seriously, that one just ate a bunch of axes and didn't fall over. That is, by definition, a super bat. Once we hit the 10-minute mark, that means the boss shows up. Which is going to be a problem with this many bats about. I don't like these bats. Come on, let's grab this chest while we're here. Ooh. Right. Well, we got the lightning ring fires one more projectile. And whatever the other ones are, who cares? It's grand. Hopefully we can smash a hole out of here real quick. Yeah, there we go. Axes actually did that for us. I take everything bad I ever said. Take back everything bad I said about axes. They're working out right now. Attractor orb or armor? No, attractor orb. It's got to be. Come on, we'll grab some food, all that junk. Let's see about killing this boss. It's got to be possible, right? We got enough axes to slow him down. Another one bites the dust. Holy crap! We managed to kill him too before the plants faded out. Now all we gotta do is, level up wand or something so that when we grab that chest, it maxes us out. Okay, magic wand level 7. One more level on magic wand and we're good to go. Oh, and here comes a whole bunch of experience pinatas. I think we might actually make it this time around. Ooh, empty tomb. Kinda have to grab that because we needed to max out the wand. Toro's box, cursed item, but increased might, projectile speed, duration, and area by 4%. Oh man, I kind of want both of those because Toro's box, we've got a thing to increase that by, or that's like one of the challenges. But no, we're gonna be played safe and grab empty tome. Damn, I really wish I'm kind of sorry I didn't get Toro's tome. Never mind. It's fine. Now all we gotta do is just kill a whole bunch of these guys. Oh, level 8, magic wand, finally. Yeah, we get the upgraded version of it, and now we actually have a chance to survive this. It absolutely annihilates everything nearby. Yeah, axe or empty tome. Think an axe. Great. Axe. Just realized I need to start planning for what we want in the 6th slot. We can pick up spinach off the ground, so what do we want in the 6th slot? You know what? Stone mask, get the gold coins now. I mean, what we're here for anyway. That way we can now just go grab the spinach. We don't have to care. You guys. We're just gonna blast through you if you don't mind. Excuse me, coming through. Ooh. No, we're not getting fire wand. We're still holding out for that white bird, which we have not seen yet. And none of you guys cut it, so Santa water? Yeah, it's gotta be Santa water. And this is actually pretty brutal killing. I mean, is kicking butt. All we gotta do now is find ourselves some spinach, and we're ready for a bunch more damage. Also, if we could find an attractor orb along the way, I would be really grateful. Santa water, yes. Come on, you're around here somewhere, I know it. Yep, it's just up ahead. Oh, Wolverines have shown up. Great. Or the werewolves, whatever. And this is the spinach. Hey, we'll get it. Right, to win this level, all we really need to do is survive to kill the boss at level 25. That will unlock hyper mode for this, and I'll never have to come back here again, I think. We just need to make sure we get over here to this grave and open it. Also, if we could get ourselves the white bird thingy, that would also be great. Wow. We just got an evolved death spiral. I forgot about that. Yeah, great. Done. Now, this is when axes start to shine, when the axes start shooting out of us like that. That is why people like axes. And that's why when I made fun of axes, people got a bit mean. Because axes at this level are just awesome sauce. Look at that destruction. You like level the place. Hey, where were we? Yeah, I'm thinking Santa water's good. Yeah, whatever. I'm not too worried about these guys killing us. Not when we've got axes and the wand leveled up. It's just, there's no way. Right? Right? Ooh, Santa water's making a mess. Ah, Peach on. Peach on? Peach 1. Whatever. Peach 1, Peach 2. That means we've got everything. Time to move on. We literally have every single weapon we want, every single thing we can evolve into, and all we need to do is pop over here and grab this vampire thing, and survive the boss at the 25-minute mark, and we're done. Oh, look, the big bad bats are back. You know who cares? Not this guy. Or girl? Wait, who are we playing again? You know what? Whatever. Not this character. They're grand. They've got the axes to take care of the problem. Also, the wand we've got basically shoots down anything that gets just a little bit too close. What do you got for us? Candelabra door increases our base area damage. That should mean the axes get bigger, basically. Oh, there it is, finally. There's an attractor orb. This should allow us to grab a few levels at least. Is that it? 1 level? Honestly, I was expecting more. I mean, we've been running... Okay, no, Santa water. Lightning ring, yeah. Ooh, lightning ring. Lightning ring level 8. Wow, okay, things are going up fast. There was a bunch of stuff left around the map. I knew it. Spinach. We'll start doing the birds, I suppose. Yep. No, spinach or the birds. Well then, I think that's made things more interesting. And definitely closer to this... Oh, actually, the vampire will be protected by someone, and this is the boss at 15-minute mark. This is normally very painful for me. And now... Oh, we're shredding it. We're absolutely shredding the entire surrounding plants. Normally the plants wall us in. We're not walled in here with the plants. The plants are walled in here with us this time round. Oh, absolutely blew the boss away. Yeah, I'm just glad we get to kill all of these plants some more. Yeah, give us the ebony wings. Actually, how are our birds looking? Our birds, we need a bunch of levels on the birds, so I think we're just going to grab the chest and move on. There's no point. We got everything we need. Oh, is that the evolved Santa water? Yep. Perfect. Things are working out great. I think we got this in the bag. I mean, I'll probably jinx myself saying that, but... So... Right now we've got the evolved lightning, the evolved wand, the evolved axe, and we've got the evolved Santa water. I think we're doing pretty good. And soon we'll be accessing that vampire. I think this is the furthest we've ever gotten on this level. Yeah. Working out good. Let's just keep heading up towards this vampire person, and hopefully we can grab them out. What I really want to do, though, is knock out the birds, and then that'll leave us space for 1 extra weapon. The 2 birds will merge into 1. And that 1 extra weapon I would like to be the fire wand. We got to be real careful. I would like to have some things else left to level up. Otherwise, it might just give us 3 options, and we'll have to pick one, and then that'll be it. We'll be stuck. So let's try and level up everything else last. Ah, there is that chest. Top left of the screen. Now, yeah, there's stuff protecting it. It is a swarm of skeletons? Yeah, I think we got them. Yeah, we got them. Thank you, Imelda Belphase, but the vampire is in another coffin. Okay. And in exchange, we get our hands on Prugnala Pravola. Joins the survivors. I don't know which one that is. Question is there anything else left on this map to grab? I don't think so. I mean, there's all this stuff down here, but I really don't want to travel that far. That seems like a lot of effort. Actually, let's go for the skull. If we can grab that skull and level it up a bit, it'll knock out another achievement for us. Let's see here. Now, we're looking out for a weapon to replace the Peachones at some point, but, oh, damn it. Give me Stone Mask. I want to keep everything even level. We want to have as many left over as possible. Peach 1. Peach 1. Ah, damn it. Not Peach 1. We will... Which one's got the most levels left in it? So Clover... Actually, it doesn't really matter. We can't knock out a Tractor Orb. We want to leave that as an option. But we do need to knock out... Damn it. Okay, Peach 1 up to level 7. So basically we're just wandering around the map annihilating these large skeleton guys. It's pretty fun. We have found ourselves a chest, and I think we're going to stake it out until we get the last level on the birds. Seems like a plan. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, Tractor Orb. Problem solved. Damn it. Stone Mask. Well, yeah, we keep getting the wrong picks. Fine, we'll max out a Tractor Orb. Hopefully if you've got less things to choose from, it'll eventually give us the frickin' bird. We just need one more level on the birds, and we're done. Oh, let's get back to that chest. Things are getting a little bit hairy right now. Whoa! And there's a boss here. Hey, boss, how you doing? Damn it, just give me one more level on those birds. We'll knock out Stone Mask, I suppose. Come on. Woo. So many gems. Finally, level 8. Grab this. Perfect. Absolutely excellent. Well, in that case, we can grab this thing down here. Cool. Yep, whatever. Time to get moving. We have a curse thing to pick up so that we can... Aha. See, now we don't want any of those things, so we'll take Stone Mask. Excellent. Empty Tome or Vandalier. Thank you very much. Clover or Cross? Actually, Cross. Yeah, I think we want Cross because we've got luck and we haven't maxed out Cross before. It's actually perfect. Now, we just need to head to... Oh my god, that skull thing is miles away. And we've only got 10 minutes to do it, or 9 minutes to do it, so let's just keep moving. Oh, I think it's boss time. I can tell because there's a bunch of flowers. That's okay, we have the power. Let's just chop them down. And unless there's no boss? There doesn't seem to be a boss. Let's just keep going then. This is slow going. These are like the toughest enemies you can possibly face, and we're like smacking them with everything we got, and they just do not go down. This makes leveling a little bit tricky. Also, since we're trying to move a direction, we can't really hang around to snag all the gems. That's okay. It's okay, we'll catch back up in a bit. Is that... No, for a second there I thought there was a boss. You gotta kill the boss at the 25-minute mark, though. That is the most important thing. Everything else is not quite so important as that. Also, our birds are not quite maxed out yet. I would really like them a little bit higher level if at all possible. Let's stop and pick up that black heart while we're on the way. I don't think we need an extra thing to level up, but if it's free, why not take it? Okay, this is the boss. Where is that boss? Where are they? They're around here somewhere, right? I know there's the chest there, but that can't be them, right? We can't have killed them that quickly. I'm sure we would have noticed something, right? Seriously? Is that it? Is that the boss? Did we kill them without noticing? Mildly embarrassing. Ooh. Almost managed to max out our cross. Never mind. That was awkward. Hey, we need to get our hands on this skull thing, though, pretty quickly. If we can get the skull thing, I think, to level 2, before the end of the round, it'll knock out another achievement for us. I don't know if we can get it in time, though. We're going to have to move pretty fast. Yeah, it's a bit of a distance away. Oh, a chest! That means we can max out cross? Is it? What does it become? Heavenly Sword or something? Yeah, Heavenly Sword. Evolved cross can deal critical damage. Well, that's great. We go deal that critical damage. We're going to go find this skull thing, which should just be around the corner. And we've almost maxed out our birds as well. Okay, there's the skull thing. Right. My understanding of this is increases enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency by 10%. I think so long as you get this, and you have played 20 minutes of a game, and you have this on, you're good. It should unlock a character for us. Right, and I think that's it. That is everything we need. Let's just start farming, I suppose. Skull-o-matic to level 2. Yep, Clover level 4. Hollow Heart. Vandalier, Vandalier. And now everything but Skull-o-matic as much as possible, I suppose. Well, looks like we're getting Skull-o-matic then. Doesn't matter anyway. We've already done everything we needed to do. Life or death now means nothing. Though I would like to do an awful lot more killing if at all possible. Oh, cool. They've got this always big bag of coins or always floor chicken. Nope. Always big bag of coins. I think we're good. Now, if only we could get our hands on one of those things, what is it? The magnets? No. And death got us. Well, that worked out pretty damn well. Okay, defeat the blue giant Venus. Yeah, okay, that unlocks hyper mode. We were looking for that. Find and open the coffin in the mad forest. Another achievement knocked out. Excellent. Survive 20 minutes with at least 10% curse. That was why we went for the skull thing. Fill 60 entries in the collection. No, that was the thing either. Evolve the axe. Yep, that was actually planned for. Then we got evolve the cross. Yes, that was also on the list. I almost forgot at one point. Unlock hyper mode for 2 normal stages. Excellent, that unlocks Green Acres. Which weapon did the most damage? Vandalier, 5.3 million. Kinda not surprised. That thing's pretty... Santa Water did 5.1 million. God. The Vandalier took a while to really ramp up the damage, though. Thunderloop doing solid damage as well. I mean, I do like the lightning ring. It's a solid weapon. That was past Francis's run. Present Francis, well, actually, a little bit more of past Francis, has also went and done stage 3. I went through and just knocked that out, grabbed the relics, unlocked the stuff. It's pretty handy, actually. What I was doing in the first ones was I was being a bit sloppy. I was taking underpowered weapons because I was trying to max them out just to get things done. But what we really should be doing if we want to do gold farming is basically open up all of these levels. We want to open up all these levels, just get basically 25 minutes into all of them to unlock hyper mode. See down here it has hyper? This is unlocked because we killed the level 25 boss, or the 25-minute boss, the 25-minute boss here, and the 25-minute boss here. However, Galileo Tower, we haven't touched this yet, and we want to unlock this as well. However, first we should probably spend some money. And when it comes to, where is it, characters, I don't really care too much about any of these right now. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to get my hands on Sigma. She is absolutely awesome. And I believe there are some other secret characters we can get our hands on later, but we'll worry about them at a later date. For now, we want to go to power-ups. We've maxed out growth. Let me see what else we want to grab here. We grab Banish. That allows us to get rid of some weapons that show up that we don't like. We've maxed out Greed, Growth, Amount. Well, this basically is a duplicator. It gives you +1 projectile with everything. It's great for Whip, actually. Move speed, Magnet, Duration speed, Area. All these stuff have been maxed out. Just makes the game just that a little bit easier for us. Then we're going to stick with Imelda. Thing is, Imelda's not the best of all the characters, but of all the ones we have unlocked, she's actually sort of the safest one. And since all we want to do here is finish stage 4 or get at least level 25 and grab the pickups, we want to grab the relics, unlock any tombs or coffins that are around the place, and survive the level 25 boss. Starting with the blue wand is just sort of safe. First things first, let's open this up. We've got Spellbinder down here. We've got, oh my god. So the randomizer thing is up there, and the potion thing is down there. So let's head south, I suppose? Ah, great. Fine. Let's maybe do a little bit of farming first. What's with the exclamation marks? Oh, I remember this. This exclamation mark means stuff's going to fall out of the sky and try and kill you. What to go with? Garlic does sound tempting, but I think this level might be a little bit too tough for garlic. The garlic would quickly run out of usefulness. Instead, we'll throw in some axes. Oh, come on. Just let us level up some of the stuff we already have. Fine, we will go with Lightning Ring. Seriously? How many times can we go through this and just not get given any of the same stuff we already have? I think we're just going to use Banish. I mean, we're going to Banish Clock Lancet. This thing is a really good weapon if you can level it up. However, we can't because we don't have access to the rings that you need to level it up with. So... Oh. Yep, I should have realized that was going to start up real quick. Ah, finally, we get to use Magic Wand level 2. Ooh, Ebony Wings. You know what? I do like me some good aerial bombardment, and it has gonna served us so well in the past. Let's grab some of them in here. There's some weird magician guy over there that kept casting spells at us, I think. Weirdness. Never mind, you know what? Let's start moving down. I think... Yeah, we got the firepower to sort of move down semi-consistently. Yeah, Magic Wand, definitely. That's starting to get up there. I can just remember, what is it we've put with Magic Wand again? We're going to need an empty tome to go with Magic Wand, and I don't think there's one on this level. All we've got is that Spellbinder thing. That goes with the Bible. And we're not going to be getting the Bible anytime soon, so let's not worry about it. Hey, Magic Wand. We've got plenty of weapons for now. And... oh, yeah, no, we got to max out Magic Wand. Now all we need is... oh, God. Yeah, these guys are not friendly. Those guys are very inconvenient. Ah. And we've got that guy back again. I could have sworn that guy was a boss, but whatever. Oh. Those weird skeleton things coming across the map are really paranoia-inducing. Also makes it a little bit harder to progress down the map as fast as we'd like. It's okay for now. It's okay. We'll just keep moving. Well, I think we found the first thing we want to pick up. Spellbinder, though. I don't think I want to pick it up just yet. The thing is, we don't need it. Let me double check. Spellbinder combines with the Bible, and we don't have it. Maybe we'll just grab it anyway while we're here. Thing is, we don't really need to do anything fancy on this level, so min-maxing doesn't seem like a good idea. In fact, let's just get it and be done with it. What we really want to do is just grab this blue potion, grab the random Mizo thing at the top, open up that tomb, and see what else is up there. Actually, yeah, there's a question mark, which means there's a vampire we can gain access to. All of those things, they get us closer and closer to a good gold farming spot. Once we can... Jesus, what is with these... Hey, guys, would you stop that? Getting really frustrated there. Yeah. Ooh, that lightning ring is doing solid work over there. Ooh, lots of new stuff. No, we want to hold out for the second bird so that we can double down. No, so we'll just upgrade the axe. Yeah, we definitely don't want armor. Wow, we're actually maxing out lightning ring level 8. We still haven't seen duplicate or any of the other stuff we want. What we really need right now is the ability to max out either like one of these three things. Ooh, we are still drastically short on support stuff. See, the thing is, lightning ring is about to hit level 8, but without duplicator, we can't advance that to the next level. Axe is not even close, but even then we need Candelabra Door. But, well, actually, yeah, Axe is probably the closest one we've got to leveling up. Song of Mana needs Skull-O-Matic, which is like a support thing that increases curse and damage and all sorts of nice stuff. And the Wand needs Empty Tome, but we haven't seen any of those show up. So we're kind of stuck just sort of treading water and hoping we get a chance to get the stuff we need. Right, it is part of the game, I suppose. Is that a boss? Yep, that was a boss. And, yeah, we can't level anything up with that. I mean, that's 8 minutes in anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, level an axe. I mean, not the worst thing in the world. I mean, once you get axe up high enough, it's pretty good. And once we get duplicator, it'll be a lot chunkier. Things look to be getting slightly hairier. These new... Are those guys holding a skull in their hand? Oh my god, they're holding their own head in their hand and then they've got a sword in the other. Alright, we got axe, clover, and the cat. Oh, fine, we'll take more axe. I'm really hoping to get some of the evolution combiner. Oh, bunch of wizards. Great. Those wizards seem to run away from you. So getting close to them to kill them seems to be the only way. Like, look at those 4 or 5 on the left. They're like trying to gain some distance, and you're like, nah, come back here so I can shoot you. Done. Ooh, that lightning is doing solid work right there. Oh, finally. Duplicator. Excellent. That means we can get an evolve on our ring. Looking forward to it. Also, it'll make everything else just more powerful. We are so close to that potion as well. I really want to get my hands on that and not die. Okay, yeah, no, garlic, thank you. Or no, none of that, we'll just grab the axe. Ooh, finally, Peach won. We finally got the 2 birds. Is there anything else here we desperately need? No, that's perfect. Did I just grab a double gem or something that we've got this? Axe, candelabra door, or spinach. I kind of want to get spinach. I mean, we don't need it for anything we've got going on, but that extra damage is usually always useful. Yeah, we'll grab it. Now, any of this other stuff we need, do not care. Retract orb is always nice. No. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Oh, we've also unlocked Torona's box, which is a cursed item, but increases my... Yeah, basically it causes curse, which increases the amount of enemies and their health and stuff. But having more enemies is not always a bad thing. But in this instance, we're not here for that. We're just here for the normal stuff. None of this cares about axe. Ooh, spellbinder. Like, the ebony wings and the peach one. These 2 birds, you leave them till the end. It's just they don't provide enough damage until they're leveled out. And even then you have to level them again. So you need to get about 8 levels into each of them. Then you level them up, and then you have to get another 8 level, get them up to level 8 to make them really powerful. They're wonderful by the end, but in the early to mid game, you can't really get a lot of use out of them, which is why we're kind of ignoring them. Yeah. But yeah, we're definitely doing a fair bit of damage right about now. Oh, empty tomb. Tomb, whatever you want to call it. That gives the evo for our magic wand. That is perfect. What the hell is that thing? Is that a weird flying succubus witch? With hooves? I mean, you can't be a succubus and have hooves. That's just weird. I mean, okay, maybe some people are into succubuses with hooves, but whatever. Alright. We just need to find Skullomatic from now on, and that's it, I think? That's assuming we can get Skullomatic, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've unlocked it, though. Oop. Wow, those guys look pretty tough. They're protecting this weird relic down here. Permanently allows speeding up time in stage selection. Sorcerer's Tears. Yeah, we'll take it. Mainly because that's the entire reason we came here. Now we have to go all the way back up to the top. Well, this feels like a nice jaunt down the promenades. I think we find a decent combo to survive this level, and honestly, we're not really playing it that hard. This is going to be mostly a run-through grabbing all the junk we need to get as far as we can to get all of the gold mining so we can get our access to eggs. Don't ask me about the eggs just yet. We'll get around to the eggs later. But for now, this is all about opening up levels, opening up options, and then mining a whole bunch of gold to get... Well, not mining. Farming a whole bunch of gold to get a whole bunch of eggs to upgrade a bunch of characters. Okay, now this has to give us a weapon evolution, I believe. Ah, lightning ring maxed out. Perfect. Thunder loop. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I kind of accidentally messed up a few things here, but it's okay. It's okay. What was this stuff down here? There's a cross? Where is it? I can't see half the stuff on the screen anymore. You know what? Doesn't matter. This is a lot of killing. Just a lot. Not going to be too worried about it. Oh, I really wish we could get a few more evolutions, though. There's a chest up ahead. I had to go back because I missed a chest. And I then somehow left a chest behind me at the same time, simultaneously. Alright, still cannot find Skullomatic. We might not have unlocked that because I have not seen it at all yet. Whoa. What the hell is that? I feel like a bunch of things just tried to kill us all at once, but we managed to dodge. Okay, what are you guys? Never mind, they're all dead. And I think this is a second weapon upgrade. Excellent, it upgrades the axes. Ooh, that should be funny. That means we should fire axes straight ahead of us, and then if we keep running, we'll fire a second axe and... Whoa, who's that guy? I think spinach is the order of the day for more power. Who's that guy we got pinned up against the corner there? And he's dead. I think we might be pretty much maxed out on a lot of things, are we? No, we still got the birds to max out, and Song of Mana, and... Oh, never mind. Okay, now we've got a problem. We don't want any of these. These all seem like bad level ups for us because they pair with things we don't want. Yeah, this is for pinions. It pairs with a weapon we don't even have access to, so it's pointless taking wings. It makes us move faster, which is nice. This pairs with garlic, which we don't want. We're well beyond garlic being useful. And crown is... Oh, you know what? Let's just banish wings. And hope that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. I doubt we're going to get the Skullomatic. I think that's a rare find. Ooh, we are like 2 upgrades short of having everything done, but we still don't have access to those skull things. I could have sworn I unlocked those already. Maybe they're just ultra rare. Oh well. Let's just keep going. What the? What's with the crazy shrimp? These crazy shrimp are tough. How much further we got to go? We got a fair distance to go, and those shrimp are making life tough. Even with axes, they're like ignoring it and just bouncing off them. Yeah, this isn't good. Hey, a triple chest. I think... Oh, great. It leveled up our bird once, but didn't actually evolve it. I think now, yeah, we've got everything maxed out. So, whenever we level up next, we're stuck. Right, we have to pick one of these. Ugh, awkward. You know what? I'm gonna risk it and go crown. Crown means we'd have to get pentagram, which is highly unlikely. But the other choice is armor. Armor requires us to get rune tracer, which is also highly unlikely. And then pulmolero is for garlic, and I don't really want that. Actually, let's go with armor. No, I'll go with armor because I don't think I've done that in a while. Plus, I'm not a big fan of pentagram. Hey, would you look at it? It's Bracer. It's been waiting here for us for a long time. This pairs with knife. We don't care for knife. Knife is kind of crap. It's actually not terrible on this level, I'd say. It's directional damage, so you can just point one direction and start going. Which is actually kind of nice considering what we are doing, but no, much prefer the current setup we've got. What's going on with our health? I think skeletons are magically appearing out of nowhere and hurting us. Like, even if we stand still, they magically appear. This is not good. Ow! Stop that. This is not great. You would just go armor, I suppose. I really want those skeletons to stop trying to... Oh, thank God the skeletons have stopped. Those skeletons kept going. They would have just blasted us down just through sheer weight of numbers. Never mind. Let's keep moving. There's an arrow pointing backwards. I think I accidentally killed a boss. Didn't notice, and now they've dropped a chest. Which is good. We've got some, I think, a weapon to evolve? Yeah, we've got the birdies. The birdies are going to turn into the super birdies. Bracer, all base speed up by 10%. Yeah, sure, why not? But that's actually weapon speed that goes up by 10%. Oh, yeah. Damn it. Give me a floor chicken, I suppose. We do need the health. And... Ooh, upgraded to the Vandalier. Basically the super birdie. Right, let's get moving again. Whoa! What the hell? Why are we moving so slowly? Oh, there's the random thingy. What's it? Randomazo. Enable the unlocking and activation of arcanas. Now, this is something I've been looking forward to. This was not in the game last time I played. It allows you to get access to these cards that give you different bonuses for the level. It allows you to really change up your playstyle. That's going to take a bit of getting used to, but we'll worry about that later. For now, we need to go find this tomb, which is up to the right. I say tomb, I really mean like a... Ow. An unlockable thing that allows us to open up another vampire. Ooh, now we could go King Bible. We can evolve that one naturally, or we can go with the Fire Wand. I think go with the King Bible. Keep everything back from us. Kind of late in the game to be getting the Bible, but I can't really think of another weapon I'd prefer right about now. And Fire Wand does do a lot of damage. Now, grab the Bible. We'll grab the Bible. It's fine. Hey, is this where we're supposed to go? I'm trying to follow the arrows, but the arrows seem to be going across the ocean or something. Well, I just looked it up on Google because I'm lazy, and the coffin is located in a hidden room, and it is entered via a mirror on the left-hand side of the tower near the coffin. So, we need to go to the left-hand side. Oh, is this a triple or a five-tuple, whatever you call it? Yeah, it's a 5. I mean, you gotta let the 5s happen. They're just too awesome not to. And that's another 5 levels for the Bible. Wonderful. Yeah, whatever. What level are we on that? We're now 2 levels shy for the Bible. And hey, Why didn't it get anything into our power birdie? Ah. There's the mirror. Hey, found it. And have we killed everything in the room? Yes, we have. Thank you, Imelda Belphase, but the vampire's in another coffin. Yeah, we hear that a lot. That does sound like a cool character, though. Concerta... Oh, whatever. Is that a guitar? Why do I feel like they're going to be super lame, though? How do we get out of here? What the hell? Hey, we're out. I think that's everything. Yeah, we got the lot. Now let's just kill stuff. And all we want to do is kill the boss at stage 25. At 25 minutes in. Once we do that, we've effectively won. As in, we've got everything we need in this level. I mean, we'll still stick around to 25, but we just got to kill that boss, and it opens up this level for hyper mode, and hyper mode is important for a bunch of other things. And I think that's another boss down there. You can tell because it's not dying instantly. Now we're looking on the Bible. Bible needs 2 more levels, so let's just leave that chest on the ground for now. If we get 2 more levels on the Bible, we can level up the Bible pretty quick. The hell? Yeah. 1 more level on the Bible. Done. Oh, never mind. And then we can max it out. Done. And I think that's it. Pretty much all we have to do now is float around and wait for the level 25 minute boss to show up. Well, it's minute 25 and massive crabby hands has shown up. What the hell? What's with your giant crab hands, buddy? Whoa! Is he hitting us? I think he's hitting us with his giant crab hands. Yeah, floor chicken, please. And never mind. Mr. Crab Hands is gone. That means we got everything we want from this level. Everything's maxed out, all our weapons are golden, and I think we're pretty safe to make it all the way to the 30-minute mark. The armor was probably a bad choice, but who cares? It's done. Alright, we'll skip it forward a bit and see what the enemies do, but I'm thinking we're golden. Well, we're about 1 minute from the end of the round. Enemies have changed slightly. We're getting the weird super shrimp and a whole bunch of those dragon things that come across the screen, which... Ooh, that is actually getting pretty tight. You know what? Let's pop that cross down there and kill a few of them. Yeah, I've been holding on to that cross for a while. Why not? And now we can just continue on with this. We've only got to hold out for another 30 seconds, then death will show up. Which reminds me, one of the things we will have to do is kill death at least once if we want to get to the later stages of the game. And I can hold out for a bit. I think we're almost just about done here. Yeah, we're not really leveling up as much as I'd like. One of the other things we had to do was, I think it gets level 80 on this. As in, we had to get our character up to level 80. And that unlocks, I think, the next level, or it unlocks something when you get up to level... No, it unlocks the next stage. This is stage 4, we want to unlock stage 5, and then we're going to have to do something... Never mind. And death got us. I didn't even see death coming. Never mind. Done! Defeat the giant enemy crab in the Galileo Tower. That unlocks next. That unlocks hyper mode. Find the Sorcerer's Tears. Got that one. Find the Randomizo. Got that one. Find and open the coffin in the Galileo Tower for the crazy chick with the rock guitar. Got it. Wait, I thought that was also find the Randomizo. Oh, that unlocks a card. Reach level 50 with Imelda. Unlocks Waltz of Pearls? I don't know what that means. Reach level 80 in the Galileo Tower. Unlocks Capella Magna. Whatever. Unlock hyper mode for 4 normal stages. Excellent. Now we've got access to Moonglow. Which weapon did the most? Thunderloop actually came out on top. Well, we did get that one up and running pretty early. I think that was the first weapon we maxed out. Holy Wand, still doing solid work. Gotta love that one. That's one of the reasons I pick Imelda all the time, is that Holy Wand just usually gives you that little edge early on. Allows you to, and it keeps you safe pretty much the whole game. Makes these things a lot easier and less random, let's just say. Yeah, Vandalier is still doing solid damage, though. That thing tends to just slaughter anything that comes near you in the later games. Alright, that's done. Let's check what's the next on the menu. Oh, we have not unlocked Skull-O-Matic. We need to survive 30 minutes with Llama. Yeah, I think I'll do that off screen. Actually, looking at this, we've got to survive 15 minutes with Pugnala. Okay, just excuse any of my pronunciations here. They're all going to be horrific. But Conquita, you also have to survive 15 minutes with her. 30 minutes with Llama. I'm thinking that's pretty handy. Also, there's this down here. My understanding of this is we have to reach level 50 with Pugnella and we'll gain access to this card. And this card is one of the Arcanas or something like that. Huh. You know what? I'm just going to do a little bit of playing around in the background and I'm going to unlock these characters, but I'm not going to do it on any new levels. I'm basically just going to grab, say, Pugnella, which is the one we wanted to start with. We want to buy them, start them, and then go inlaid library. This one's easy. I'll just power through this, get it all done, and ooh, Arcanis are already... What's the difference with Hyper? More move, more luck. Yeah, that looks like it makes things more fun. Ooh, hurry. Clock speed by 2, XP bonus plus 25. But if this speeds things along, I'm more than happy to give it a... Right. Okay, what are you? You are listed weapon projectiles gain plus 3 bounces. Right. That's good. What's this one? Healing is doubled. Recovering HP damages enemies for the same amount. Don't really care, to be honest. Since we only have access to 2 cards, it really makes no difference. Ooh, garlic. Perfect. Like, oh, come on, we gotta get the ebony wings. Okay, I'm gonna skip this forward an awful lot because there's just gonna be a whole bunch of killing, and this is stuff we've all seen before. We're just gonna play it safe and get this character to the end so that we can unlock all of their stuff. Well, this has turned out to be a weak sauce run. We wanted to get our hands on tiramisu so we could upgrade the gun things. Did not get our hands on those. We wanted to get dual birds, but we couldn't get the second bird because we got dumped with another weapon we had no choice but to take. And since we couldn't get the... Well, this is the point where we're getting blocked on the tiramisu, so I think we'll just get Spellbinder. Yeah, that's probably the best of a bad lot. So now we've got a bunch of weapons that are not really that great, but we'll probably still make it to the 30-minute mark. Probably. Lightning Ring should at least max out. We're not going to get anything good. Like, Axe and Lightning Ring will both do well, so I suppose we just hold out hope that they carry us through to the end. Yeah, whatever. On the bright side, we have Garlic evolved. Yay! Which is, you know, not terrible. Right, we're at the 29-minute mark, and, well, holding up pretty well, but honestly, this is a pretty weak sauce loadout. The Lightning Ring, the Garlic, and the Axes are what's carrying us over. These other 3 are not maxed out. Spinach is kind of giving us a bit of a boost, but we're not exactly kicking arse here. We're doing okay. We're at level 72. That's pretty weak sauce. You should really be about level 100 by the time you're finishing this out, assuming you... Whoop. Yeah, and since our weapons are so weak sauce, we have to keep moving, or else the guys get on top of us. You see, we're firing out in 4 directions. They'll leave several directions where they can still keep hitting us from. Okay, all we gotta do, 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Death's coming for us. There we go, and we're dead. But hey, we got exactly what we're looking for. We unlocked those things. Oh, and we also unlocked another one of those Arcana cards. Yeah, survived 10 minutes with Pugnella, and I think the other ones, yeah, survived 15 minutes. What was the last one? Ah, fill 70 entries in the collection. Easy peasy. Next up, we want to survive 15 minutes with Conquita. That one right there. Boom. And so long as we get her up to a high enough level, we should also unlock something else. Yeah, level 50, and we also unlock Boogaloo of Illusion. Yeah, whatever. Right, at the start of this round, we get this card, which is Gemini. Listed weapons come with a counterpart. I mean, if we get one of those weapons, it will... Right, I think the stuff just came out of the ground. We'll go with Santa Water. It's been a while. Right, so the drills basically come out of the ground behind her, and anyone walking into the drills gets hurt. Oh, okay. Interesting take, but kinda terrible. Right, ebony wings. Yeah, I mean, I gotta keep trying for the birds. One thing we want to do with this is grab wings. Wings pairs up with this shadow pinion, so if we could, say, max that out and get it the evolution, that would also knock out another... Yeah, I gotta be more careful. It would also knock out a bunch of stuff for us, so we're going to be more careful about that. Alright, I've started to get the hang of these drill things. What you do is you make a line of them, then you run into them, and it points them a direction. So we can go like this, and then... Poof. That is actually pretty cool. It gives them a sort of a tactical, like, thing you gotta do with them. Huh. Oh, lightning ring? Oh, I kinda do want to get lightning ring. But I kinda also want to get those birds. Ugh, this could put us in a... Yeah, I'm gonna grab lightning ring. It has served us well so many times, and we already have the other bits and bobs to level it up, so... Ooh. Right, we got it to level 8, and we have evolved the little drill thing to Valkyrie Turner. I don't know what that means. It leaves fire on the ground? Okay, that's good. Whoa. Right, now I see. That's cool. And cool, we can draw a line, and we can go, hey, fire all that stuff that direction. Never mind. And yeah, we'll grab all the rest of this junk. That does allow us to do some serious damage. It's still a pain in the butt to use this thing, though. It's looking good. We're 15 minutes in. We've got an evolved axe, evolved Santa Water, evolved pinion drill thing. We've got both the birds, which means we're lined up for lots of aerial bombardment, and we've got the lightning ring, and we should be able to evolve all of these. And I left a whole bunch of chests behind me in my mad dash. You can sort of see all the chests on the map, and one of those is an Arcana, which, honestly, we don't have access to the best ones yet, but I probably should have picked those up. They would have been useful one way or the other. And there we go, grabbing the empty tomb. Tomb, whatever. You know what? We'll grab this chest and we'll just head back. We're not even going to bother grabbing the second tomb. There's no point going further down that route. What we're doing here is we're staying behind all our axes. We're firing axes, and you'll notice that one of them always goes right. We're just sort of running along and keeping up with the axes, and those things have pierce. They never stop moving, and they'll keep going through everything that gets in their way. In fact, let's reduce the cooldown on them. So we sort of stay behind it, and this means we can run all the way to the left-hand side, or the right-hand side of the map real quick. Though we will have to stop for chests here and there. So after we leveled up our birds into Ultra Vandalier birds, we picked up the cat, because I thought it'd be funny. And there's some big kitty cats. They're dogs, basically, at this point. Look at the size of those things. I think it's because we've got a bunch of upgrades that it's making them so, tanky. As well as that, they can pick up stuff. So it turns out if they pick up, chickens and things like that, it makes them tougher. So let's maybe just keep moving around and seeing if we can make chunky kitty cats. We are going to evolve the cats, though. They get a little bit angry and start hurting you. And as well as that, they'll have a chance to turn stuff into gold. That might actually be useful to us. We got 9,400 gold. This might be beneficial. The sound of all the cats. I can't take it. It's too much cats. I don't get it. I've evolved the thing. Why are the cats still here? They're just... oh, they're constant meowing. Die already, all of you. We got about 20 seconds until death shows up. But as you can see from the screen... and this is with all of the... where is it? Let's turn on the flashing, the weapon screen shake, and the damage numbers. Yep. That's what our screen should look like. No. You can't see what's going on anymore. That's too much. This just have to go. Oh, death got us. Yeah, never mind. Alright then, that's 4 achievements, but more important, we unlocked that thing that we meant to unlock. Well, this Luma character is actually doing quite good. This has been an interesting run with him. What we've done is, we've managed to max out the birds. So we got both the birds, maxed them out. We maxed out a wand, we maxed out Rune Tracer, which is really good at this map, and we maxed out the axe. However, I was trying to get both the guns, but I messed up and, never mind. We're going to see if we can grab both of the guns and then upgrade them as well. That would be probably the best upgrade path I've ever gotten in this, well, in this run anyway. For now, though, let's just run around and grab ourselves some more experience, which we're going to need. We are trying to hold out for the one thing that will save us, and that one thing is the other gun, which is pretty rare, so the chances of getting it, not great. Not great at all. Let's hope. Well, bugger. Okay, so let's ban something, I suppose. One thing we would like to get is Laurel, so let's just banish that. And that leaves us one more banish. Let's hope we get the other gun before the end of this round. Chicken. What I should really be doing is just following some axes, and we could just start trundling all the way to the right, though I don't think we really need to go all the way to the right. I think we're kind of good where we are. And again, we don't get what we want. Well, I'm going to get rid of the whip. Actually, no, get rid of the knife. No one likes the knife. Ooh. Excellent. We actually get the second pistol. That's excellent. And we've got tiramisu, which I believe is what we need to max it out. So, yeah. So those red and blue balls you're seeing are Yeah, the twin pistol things being wielded. And once we get that to level 8, we should be able to do some severe upgrading on that. We have a chest right over here ready to donate to that as upgrades. That's level 8. Alright, let's do this. Does that mean we get another slot to stick in another weapon? I'm pretty sure it does. Is it necessary? No. But do we want to try it? Why not? Hey, that's Figurese, a union of whatever. Ah! Right, it's laser beams in all directions. Got it. Let's see what our next weapon is going to... Oh my god. That's good. Ooh, lightning ring. Oh yeah, we gotta do lightning ring. Well, we've only got a few minutes to actually max this out, which could be a bit tricky. I mean, we'll try, but I can't make any promises on that front. I'm gonna leave that chest over there so we have something to max it out, or to evolve it with it when the time comes. And there's level 8 on lightning ring. Fine, let's upgrade it. Okie dokie, so to recap, we've maxed out Axe, Rune Tracer, Wand, and Lightning Ring, and then we had to max out the guns and the birds. I think that's a pretty solid lineup. In fact, let's turn on all the flashy stuff and see what happens to the screen. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm not seeing anything getting too close to us. Now, one of the things here is we may be dead, but we actually have revives. And quit and cash in any leftover revives gives us 600. Or we can revive. Let's revive anyway. Let's see what happens. Worth a try. Quit and cash in any leftover revives for 500. I think I'll just... Yeah, I'll cash those in. I think that gives us a little bit extra cash. Who cares? Done. I think that's enough of the innate library for everyone. We have to reach level 80 with Mortico and Yatta Cavallo. Yeah, I know I'm probably messing up those names too, but these two here, getting them to level 80 gives us access to some skips, and I want to do that, so I'll knock that out in the background. There's no need for anyone to have a look at that, but basically I just got to do the library again with these two. It's pretty handy. This is what a giant sloth with cherry bombs looks like. Yeah, I didn't expect that either, but yeah, this is what it looks like. This is what a nun full of Santa water looks like, which is very predictable, of course. This here is Christine. They start with a pentagram. And yeah, this is what they're currently doing. Yeah, it's a bit messy. Anyway, at this point, what I've done is I've been grinding out the library a bit just to knock out some characters. I didn't need to do this. It's not absolutely essential, but every time you get a character up to level 50, you usually unlock a new arcana, one of these cards here. So I want to do that, and I want to unlock some weapons, and there's a few things in the background that I wanted to crank out and achievements and such. They weren't really too relevant to what we're trying to do. But all of this grinding has given me an appreciation for what weapons really work quite well at this level. I need to point out at this level because this is not crazy. This is actually very tame. Yep. Very tame indeed. Stuff gets much, much crazier as we get later into the game when we unlock multiple arcana. These are these cards that give you specific bonuses. Combine that with limit breaks, which allow you to go beyond the normal level limits of weapons. So all of that stuff is yet to come. So at this level, if you just want to finish something out and complete a stage, what weapons are good, what weapons are bad? Let's start with some of the ones that are really good. There will always be some personal preference here, but by and large, some solid weapon choices are Santa Water. This thing drops those little flasks out of the sky, and while it's not great early on, it's pretty solid at killing stuff. It has decent damage, it's great at mob control, and once you get it maxed out, it's very solidly killing just about everything on the screen. That giant blue glow around our character you can see in the background, this is great late game. Absolutely excellent. And early game, it's okay, but not amazing. And it pairs up with Attract to Orb. Now, what a weapon pairs with to get its evolution is usually very important, because you're probably going to want to involve the weapon, which means you're locking down what's going to go into this slot. And what can go into these slots can be very useful. So, Santa Water and the Attract to Orb gives you a very solid weapon, and the Attract to Orb is pretty good for picking up all that experience. It's not essential, but I'm just saying this is a decent, solid combo to go with, and better than a lot of the weapon choices out there. Next up is Lightning Ring. Lightning Ring fires those lightning blasts everywhere. Problem is, it's not quite as reliable as Santa Water. In other words, it'll just hit something randomly on the screen. It may be close to you, it may be far away. Santa Water in general drops somewhere in your near vicinity, and it's usually good for farming early on. Lightning Ring is almost as good, but not quite as good in my opinion, but it does come with Duplicator as a secondary. We didn't get Duplicator this run. Unfortunate, because Duplicator is pretty good. It gives you an extra projectile, and then you can level up, I think, once or twice more. It gives you more projectiles on your weapons. That's always a good thing. So Lightning Ring, also a solid pick. Next up is the Bible. Now, the Bible produces that kind of swirly thing that goes around your character. That is really good, but I've kind of fallen a little bit out of favor with it in recent times. Namely because, while it does give you this wonderful thing that pushes back enemies and it's quite damaging, it's not great for farming early on, and it's not great for farming later on. Its damage tends to be okay. So I tend to get this later in my runs because it pairs well with Spellbinder. Now, Spellbinder is... this thing here increases the duration of weapons. This is really only good for a few weapons, namely Rune Tracer, which is not up here because it really only pairs well with Spellbinder, and Song of Mana, which again is not up here because it only really pairs well with Spellbinder, and there's a bone thing you can throw around. But Rune Tracer is this thing that bounces around the screen really rapidly. There's also a Cherry Bomb thing by the slot that bounces around the screen. Anything that bounces around the screen a lot really gets a lot of bonus from it. I think it also works well with Cross. But that means there's only a few weapons it really works well with, and I don't have any of them here. So it kind of does not really help any of them. For example, axes just go forever. Well, until they despawn off the screen. So it doesn't actually help axes. It doesn't help pretty much most of the weapons I'm using right here. So Bible is good, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. I'd really be concentrating more on Santa Water and Lightning Ring. Those two seem solid. Next up, Axe. Axe is just a solid all-around weapon, and it pairs up well with Candelabrador. Candelabrador is basically that candle-looking thing. It increases the radius of weapons. As in, your axes get bigger, your projectiles get bigger, your lightning blasts get bigger. All these things get bigger, and usually they have more splash damage that way. Also pairs very well with your Santa Water, so Santa Water, Lightning Ring, and Axe, just the three of them combined, pretty much clear most levels for you. You don't have to worry too much. This here's the twin guns. They've got weird names like Fiera de Tufel, or I don't know, an Eights of Sprout. It's the guns things. There's the left guns and the right guns. You get both of them. And you get tiramisu, which sounds like tiramisu, but whatever. It's the cake thing. You get the two guns and the cake thing, and what happens is it mutates into this thing. And this thing is awesome. See those beams that are spinning around us in circles? Yeah, that's what those guns do. It's one of the best weapons in the game. Thing is, you need to get both the guns, and you need to get the tiramisu to mutate it. I tend to go for it, though. It's quite good. As long as I've got a Santa Water and a Lightning Ring, I'll probably just generally get those, and I always like to make sure that I've got 3 weapon slots available when I pick up the first one. That way, if I'm forced to pick a weapon, I still have another chance to get it. So don't maybe get it if you've only got 2 weapon slots left. I probably would not get the guns. I would only get the guns if I have at least 3 weapon slots yet to just kind of make sure you can get it. Having a few skips and rerolls helps. But those ones there pretty much knock out everything. After that, there's a few honorable mentions, namely Garlic. Good for farming early on, but it kind of sucks later on. Don't get me wrong, it's got healing and all sorts of things you can do, and there's things you can use to boost it. But by and large, at this stage of the game, Garlic is just good for farming early on, and late game, it pretty much just becomes dead weight. The birds. I really like the birds at the start. They were the ones that circle around you and bomb stuff. However, if you've got, say, Lightning Ring and Santa Water and Bible, nothing gets close enough. The birds do nothing. The birds only really come into their own near the very, very end if enemies get in really close to you, and at that point you've probably messed up or it's the very, very end of the game. Doesn't matter. The birds, it seems, were... Once you're using the other weapons or using some of these other weapons, the birds become less important. In fact, they become... I don't say a negative, but they just don't carry nearly as much weight. I would much rather have the guns doing their beams out. You can see them hitting things on the very edge of the map, as opposed to the birds. And having the beams hitting things on the edge of the map combined with the Santa Water hitting everything at that radius means the birds have nothing to do. So it's just getting the birds is kind of pointless if you're playing this way. A few other definite non-picks. Knife. Comes with Bracer, which is a good enough pick, but Knife is just terrible. It's directional, so you have to be facing at things, and generally it's not that great. Especially early on, you're going to be running away from your enemies, so having knives pointing away from where your enemies are usually pretty terrible. Just don't bother. Pentagram. I mean, it has its uses, some people love it, but by and large, it's kind of terrible until you get it up to its maximum level and evolve it, and to evolve it, you need the Crown. Crown is pretty nice and handy for getting that experience, but generally what happens is you want to max out your weapons first, and then you only want to get 1 level in these at the beginning. You just want to get these spots filled up so that you can get your weapon evolutions, and then you will start cranking them, but only after you've maxed out your weapons. Which kind of makes Pentagram okay, but generally weak sauce. I would much prefer to dump those levels into Santa Water or something like that, because it just takes long for it to kick in. Whip, same thing, just too small of a radius. Can you imagine having Whip here? What is Whip going to do? It's just it's not helpful. You'd much prefer to have Santa Water, Lightning Ring, axes, all that stuff. So Whip just doesn't really cut it. At this stage of the game, it just does not have the same utility as all the rest of the things. This also applies a bit to Cross. Cross is that weapon that flies across the screen and comes back and does things like that. At this sort of stage, it can help. It kills enemies off screen, but it's sort of unpredictability. It's not really great at getting levels early on. It's just, by and large, I find Cross not nearly as useful as the other ones, and it pairs up with Clover, which is a very, very, very rare thing to come up. Clover increases your luck stat. By and large, I don't care. Like, the luck stat is just not that useful, to be honest. And again, this is just stage of the game. Luck stat can be very useful in some runs, depending on what you're doing, but it's just, considering its rarity, and considering how weak sauce Cross is, it's just usually not worth the effort. Now, honourable mentions are Magic Wand. I'll usually grab Magic Wand. It's a very safe wand to use. It's that thing that fires out little blue bolts. It shoots at the nearest target, and it pairs up with this spellbook. Empty Tome. This, you're pretty much going to want to get Empty Tome every run on the grounds that it speeds up weapon firing and it works for everything. So your Santa Water drops faster, your Lightning Ring strikes more, everything just fires more. So this is it's generally a safe and solid pick. One weapon I forgot to touch on was the Fire Wand. I used to really like Fire Wand because it pairs well with Spinach, and Spinach is the thing that gives you plus 10 damage to all your weapons, 10% damage, and you can level it up to get 50% damage bonus. Huge bonus. Thing is, Fire Wand's just not great. It's sort of it's a directional fireball, and even with all the bonuses in that, it hits some stuff, but just compared to this, like, no, it cannot compete with the other weapons. So Spinach on its own, maybe. The perfect loadout for me in terms of safety, just to grind through these levels. Oh god, grind sounds bad, but it's kind of fun. But still, it would be Magic Wand with Empty Tome. Magic Wand is the thing with the directional damage. Empty Tome for the speeding up of firepower. Santa Water with Attract to Orb. It just makes things easier. We're not going for difficulty here. We're just trying to get through the level, and this makes things simple and very handy and powerful. Then you got your Lightning Ring with your Duplicator. That just it cranks up the power and everything. And Lightning Ring just does so much damage. It's great. Axe and Candelabra Door. Increases the radius of everything, does lots of damage, awesome sauce in general. Then you get the double guns with the Tiramisu. This gives you revives. The Tiramisu, it gives you an extra couple of revives, but you don't want to waste those. If you actually die, it causes you to do less damage with these guns, so you want to keep as many revives as possible. But having around those extra revives does help, and it gives you extra money at the end of the round, and normally that's kind of useful. So giving extra money and giving you revives in case you mess up, always a good deal in my book. And then that leaves you one slot left over, and I'd probably go with either King Bible and Spellbinder or Fire Wand and Spinach, depending on what way you're feeling. But yeah, that would be sort of the prime loadout for dealing with this level of the game. Later on, things will change quite substantially. Anyway, I'm just going to finish this out. Right, we got level 50 with Christina unlocks Wicked Season. It's one of those Arcana cards. And if we check under weapons here, you'll see Labora did just absolutely stonking amounts of damage. The twin guns did loads of damage. Unholy Vespers actually did quite solid. Lightning Ring looking good. Gorgeous Moon did quite a bit, but yeah, I wouldn't be invested in that too much. I think one of the reasons that the Unholy Vespers did so good is the short amount of time we had it for. We only had it for the last 4 minutes of the run, so it had plenty of time to do lots of damage against high-end opponents, which is why its DPS is so high. But still, Labora, we had that for the longest part of the game, and it just did consistent damage throughout. Solid damage dealer. Next up, the plan is to kill Death, that guy who appears at the end of the round. But that's not as easy as it sounds. Instead of going to level 5, what we're going to do is go to the bonus area, Moonglow. And then once we go here, we have to actually gain access to another bonus level inside it, which then gains access to the yellow sign, I think it's called. Once we gain the yellow sign, that will give us access to the weapons necessary, or the support weapons necessary, to get the weapons to kill Death. Well, we don't need them necessarily. There are other ways to kill Death, but they're an awful lot harder. And then we'll probably knock out Death in the Indead Library. We'll also have to kill him in the Mad Forest and Dairy Planet. We'll have to kill him in a bunch of places just to make sure we get access to certain things. But killing Death, I think, yeah, that's next up in the agenda. And then we're going to start unlocking some of the other mechanics like limit breaks and things like that, and get into the truly crazy stuff. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.